and up here should be like a sign in or something, but since I've already done a video, you can see all my videos here. Yeah, subscriptions down here as well. You can see I've got actually quite a few subscriptions, like not as many as some other people, but anyway, if you want to get rid of one, you go all the way down here, you just tap edit, and you click on a little red thing. So let's get rid of Shane Dawson TV 2. So goodbye Shane Dawson TV 2. Bang, he's gone. Don't worry, I will be resubscribing to him as soon as I'm done here because I quite enjoy Shane Dawson. So yeah, that's an example. That's pretty much all you can do with YouTube. Just watch videos and enjoy. You can actually comment. I should probably show you how to comment because it took me a while to figure it out. So let's go to The Mean Kitty by S&P Films. That'll actually do that a lot too. You say sometimes better you just go to the channel and look for this video individually, because if you try to go to one of the channels, it could give you the YouTube video is not available. This is iJustine. So let's look at blah blah blah. No, I can't say all that. So it'll eventually start playing. Don't want to actually watch the video, just showing you how to comment. I can't, for some reason, I can't pause a video and actually have the person looking decent. I mean, seriously, that's a terrible look. She looks like she's dying. Anyway, so over here in the corner here, you have, say, related videos, more from, so more from iJustine, blah blah blah, and comments. Now to add a comment, you just simply go to the little bar saying add a comment, tap it, and type to your heart's content. So fairly simple. And you go back to subscriptions, so yeah. Alright, I can't think of anything else to do with YouTube. If I miss something, tell me. Well, I'm sure you pretty will anyway. So down here, you have your normal iTunes store. iTunes is fairly simple. So you got your music. Oh, sorry, you can't really see my finger on that jingle. So you got your music, movies, TV shows, podcasts, audiobooks, iTunes U. I'm not sure what iTunes U is. I think it's mostly an American application. And downloads. So let's go back to music. And let's say I want to do something about my account. You simply go down to the bottom to quick links, and it'll have music videos, compilations, just added, my alerts, iTunes Live, iTunes Essential. And below that you'll have 3 more tabs: support, redeem, and account. If you want to redeem a voucher of some sort that you've gotten, just click redeem and it'll pop up. It'll load eventually. And you just enter the code here. Simple. If you want to go to account details, go to view account or sign out. It'll bring up a little window and it'll show you your account. You don't want to do that because then you'll see my details. I don't want you to see my details. Sorry, that's just me. App Store is the same. So I'll just wait for it to load. Damn my slow internet connection. Yeah, so I was actually looking at Duplicam for iPad because a friend of mine's got an iPhone 4 and I was hoping to have a fiddle around with this application. So, yep. You can write a review for things by clicking under the customer reviews, write a review, so if you really want to, although I never do, I just rate them. Yep, so you pretty much got all that. Pictures, if you want to look at different pictures, you scroll across. So it pretty much operates just like the photos option. And if you have a look down here, something has just popped up, an application update. So, yep, a little red circle will appear if you need to update one of your applications. Go back. So you just click on it. It's actually a very timely example, which is quite useful. It'll load eventually, and just go over to updates, and it's telling me to update BBC News. So, free install, install, and type in password. I'm not going to show you that. Right, there you go. And it'll take you to where the icon is, so this one up here. This one is updating, and it takes a little while, but it's well worth it. So let's go back. And that is all the apps here. iPod down here operates the same as an iPod Touch. You can actually create playlists on there now, so let's create a playlist. Let's go with Genius Playlists. This is one I made earlier. Based on the song All the Pretty Faces by The Killers from their album Sawdust. I love The Killers. Let's play a different song. Let's go to what do I want to play? Aeroplanes featuring Hayley Williams. Whoop. I don't think I can actually play that. I'm gonna get in trouble again. Did one with trivia and I got in trouble with that. So, I picked a song. Let's go Genius. And it'll go to Genius. Let's find this song. I've lost the song. Oh dear. Oh right, sorry, I forgot to think. Sometimes it won't actually show you the songs that you can put onto it. So, there it is. It'll make an update and it'll go to Genius. And you've got your Genius playlist here. So if you want to save it, you just go save at the top, out of the top 3 tabs, and you've made a playlist. That's a Genius playlist. Now, to make a regular playlist, you go down to a plus icon down in the corner. Go bang. Title of the new playlist, let's call it Example. Save. And you just pick songs. So you go to either plus icon over this side here, or you just pick one over here. It's simple. Done. Okay. That's pretty much the iPod controls. Videos, fairly simple. You can see I've already got a video here. I'm not going to play it because I'm not allowed to again. Because I actually got an email from YouTube the other day saying that I shouldn't have done it. Because I played a song by Tenacious D. That was interesting. So, you've got music videos. These are all music videos that I've gotten. So you can scroll through them all. You can't actually change the format of how they appear, so don't bother complaining about it. But it's actually a fairly good thing because it just shows you the title screen and everything. Keep going out, keep going out. And you got TV shows. I've already got the last episode of Doctor Who Season 5. It's a great episode. I loved it. And that's pretty much it. You want to play it, just tap it. And tap the play button. And there's information over here. Tap the more button if you want to read more information, but it's only like a brief overview of the episode. So, that's the first screen down. I've got 3 more to go. Across. These are all the games that I've gotten. I've got Nova, Aurora Feint 3, Final Fantasy 1 and 2, Godfinger, Tap Tap Radiation, Pocket Legends, Cannabolt, Air Hockey, and Pocket Pond. Now, I tend to favor the free stuff. If I don't like it, I just simply delete it, so, I don't waste money on stuff. But everything I do buy, I take careful consideration to what I do, so this is going to I'm hoping this will help you designate what you want to spend your money on. What I would recommend, like this is just me, is buying Nova, which is N.O.V.A. It's a HD game presented in the native format of the iPad. And for some reason it's gone really bright. I blame the camera. Anyway, so Nova is a first-person shooter. I'm not going to show you it because you can just find that on YouTube, but I recommend to buy it because once you actually learn the controls, it takes a little while to do that. It's actually quite fun, and it's a lot of fun to play online. Tap Tap Radiation is, well, tap tap, like any other tap tap. And you can download songs and packs and whatnot, and it's fairly simple. Although you don't actually get to keep the songs. Pocket Legends. Pocket Legends operates a lot like an MMORPG or World of Warcraft, except you can only play 1 of 3 characters, and the character I chose was a bear warrior, which is a little bit limited, but it's a lot of fun. And if you know a friend who's actually got Pocket Legends on their iPad, you can kind of go on a quest with them. So it's like World of Warcraft. A game that I find to be very good, and I just absolutely in love with this game, is called Cannabolt. The idea behind it, the design of it is just brilliant. Because it's just simply you tap to jump and that's pretty much it. And you try to get as far, and your character tries to run as far as he can. And it just gets really hectic, and it's a really hard game to master. And I still haven't mastered it. Final Fantasy 1 and 2. Oh, bloody hell, this screen thing's getting pissing me off. Final Fantasy 1 and 2 is, well, the original version copies, the port there, which came out, I think, in the early 90s or the late 80s. I'm not sure on the dates. But since I'm a Final Fantasy game fan, I'm quite attached to these two, so I actually bought them, and they cost me around $12, $13 each. Now, unfortunately, they're only an iTouch app, so you have to go to the ×2 option. So let's show you that. I'll show you what I mean. At the moment, see, look, it's playing through 2 times, but the original format of it is that big. So you can, and it looks good in that small, but if you want to make it bigger, it looks a little bit pixelated. Hopefully iOS 4 for the iPad will fix that. Final Fantasy 2 is exactly the same, just, yeah, pretty much it. Air Hockey is Air Hockey. That's a free application. It's fun to play for a friend of yours. However, if you do it in the middle of the street, it actually looks like you're doing something different, so don't do it in the middle of the street with a friend. Godfinger? Well, Godfinger is pretty much like a create a world, control your people, you know, fun. It's a lot better once you start getting friends, because then it gets a lot easier to talk to people and you get a little bit more rewards. Godfinger is a game best learnt by yourself. Like, you can watch tutorials on it as much as you want, but the only way you're going to really learn how to play it is actually getting it. Last I checked, it was a free game, although it might have gone up in price. And, of course, Pocket Pond. Pocket Pond was pretty much one of the first applications I ever used on a Apple iPod Touch. So, it's pretty much just a fish pond, which you can fiddle with the water and all that. Yeah, moving on. Now, these applications, since I am a media whore, I got a whole bunch of things. Say Zinnia, which is a magazine application, that is free, but unfortunately you actually have to pay for subscriptions to the digital version of the magazine. And being me, I didn't do that. I just get the free whatever I can get for free. Although the magazines actually look quite good. I'll show you an example. Go to library down the bottom. You got 3 options here, so let's look at Macworld. So you got that. You go to the next page. Just flick across. And you want to zoom in, bang. Doing the pinch motion. You want to have a look at the previews down the bottom. There you go. And if you want to just go through it quickly, pick that one there, and bang. It'll show you. So that's an example of Zinnia. Zinnia is a good application, although it's not the best out there. It's a free application though, so it does what it's meant to do. X-Comics is exactly the same thing. You have to pay for them. There are some free comics on there, but you have to pay for the good ones. So it's pretty much the same format as Thing. But anyway, the best way to learn how to do this is to actually use them yourself. IGN is unfortunately only native in portrait design, so it's kind of annoying when you want to turn it into landscape. But we persevere. That's just pretty much just looking for game reviews, cheats, and whatnot. BBC News is exactly what it is. BBC News. Same with ABC, although ABC actually gives you videos to watch as well. So if you're a fan of Growing Transfer, Night at the Movies, I'm not sure what the actual name is, but anyway. Or Good Game, which is quite a nice show. If you want to watch that, you just simply go to Watch, scroll down, and you got Watch TV down here. So let's say go across, go across, go across. Yep, so you got all the things here. Unfortunately, the video format isn't the best, but it's actually not bad either. Let's look at what we got here. There we are, Good Game. Just select it over on the side, and bang bang, and that'll just show you the latest video, which was about the 24th, so about 6 or so days ago.